Hi guys, and welcome to today's task. For today's task, I'm going to show you how to simply fix a bad sprinkler. Many of you are turning on your sprinklers this time of year, and if you're looking at them, some of them will look like this. So I have all of the tools and parts we need to repair this simple sprinkler. And if you've always hired out your sprinkler repair, I'm going to encourage you to try and take it upon yourself. It's really not that difficult. It's not like house plumbing where if something goes bad, it's really bad. Out here, it's pretty easy. First thing you want to do is turn your sprinklers off. So we've gone ahead and figured out that it is this sprinkler that is not working properly, but sometimes if your sprinklers have gone bad, all you'll see is this little piece poking out, or maybe not at all. So I encourage you to cut it back a little bit. Don't be scared to tear the grass out a little bit. And uncover the entire head. And the two tools that I use the most on any sprinkler repair is a trenching shovel. This used to be pointy, that's just how much we've used it, and a set of channel locks. I will link both in the description if you're interested in them. All right, first thing you want to do is cut around it, but do not sink your shovel as far in as you can, or you will go right through one of the sprinkler lines that is feeding this water. And I may not even have to pull this one up, because the only problem I saw was just around this head that was squirting up the water. It wasn't like bubbling up to the side. So the easiest way to do that is to grab your channel locks and turn this top part. There are little rocks down in there which are causing, I believe, most of our problem. They are not allowing the sprinkler to seat itself properly, and so it is shooting up around the neck of it. So this is the part we dug up, and if you've got rocks or debris anywhere like this, it's not allowing your spring to seat properly all the way around. And so you will get that little bit of kind of water shoot out. I don't even know what you call it. So we're gonna clean this out and then go back and try it again. So those three little rocks right there were down in there, and those will clearly cause a problem in my sprinkler head. So to make it easy, we'll just put this down, screw it back on. But one thing I really do want to do with this back on is pull some of this dirt out from behind here. Any dirt behind that sprinkler head causes it to not sit up straight, and it makes the neck of it come up at an angle, and it's just not watering as efficient as it can. So take the time to reset it if you've got it this far dug up. And see if you can get that guy to sit back up there a little bit. You may have to pack the dirt around this a little bit tight. Maybe a chunk of that. That looks perfect. Now we can even set our grass back in, and I bet our sprinkler is gonna work like a champ. Let's go try it. That piece is still damaged, so we're gonna fix it officially. All right, I have a brand new sprinkler that I might be replacing this with, and you can pull the entire sprinkler if you want and unscrew that and screw this back on, but I know that this body is good. So realistically, let's just take the innards, which are the exact same, and change it. There we go. I am going to keep this nozzle, and the most important item other than your nozzle in the sprinkler is this filter. Some people say, they just clog up, they're a pain in the butt. This is a fan type head, and without the proper filter, it will work efficiently. Somehow on this one, I did get some kind of damage there that wasn't really visible with the parts in. So it's okay that we're just going to replace it and get rid of it. So we'll take the plug out. These factory plugs come, so when you're putting in brand new sprinklers, you can turn it on and run it, and it will clear out any of the debris or sand that's in there. So these are only for when you're putting in a brand new system. Put our filter in, then put our nozzle on. I know some people are thinking, well, try to put it on and align it the right way from the get-go, but I don't like to even bother with that. I am just going to put it in and screw it on, and we'll line it up when we're done. That feels good and tight. Great. A quick tip when it comes to adjusting a sprinkler. You always have to turn it to the right. You need to turn it clockwise if you turn it counterclockwise, there's a chance you will loosen this top part and then you will get leakage from the sides and it'll cause a problem. So always turn it to the right. Even if you miss your destination, go all the way back around. And with this type of head, I only have to line up one portion of it, this little line. With this particular type of head, there is a little notch in the nozzle, and that is my farthest left position, and then this opens up to the right. Most sprinkler heads start from the left and open up to the right, so keep that in mind with your adjustment. Set this one first and then adjust it after you turn it on. Now let's see what the sprinkler does. Now with our sprinkler running perfectly, we don't have anything coming up on the sides, we're going to adjust it back. I'm going to crank just the tip back, not the nozzle or the shaft itself. And there we go. We've replaced and repaired our sprinkler nozzle. So we've gone to the next zone in our yard, and as you can tell, this one has some work to be done. It actually is chipped. This is actually really common, especially these ones that sit next to sidewalk because of the winter time. They tend to get chipped and broken the quickest. So this one will just have to be repaired, and I have all the skills and technique to do it. You guys, that is a very simple and brief way to fix and repair a sprinkler. I recommend you keep some of these parts. You never know when you might need it. This part is still good, the spring is still good, and the housing for the one that I replaced it with is definitely good. So I like to keep these because you never know when just one of these parts goes bad. This part is clearly no good, so I would toss this one. Don't leave it in your bucket. You'll use it and then you'll be really mad that you've got busted junk parts. I've made that mistake too many times. So throw away the bad parts and just keep the good ones that you know you're gonna keep. If you like today's video, give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. And if you guys are interested in one of these awesome looking Today's Task hats, I really recommend that you email mytodaystask@gmail.com and get all the order information for one. You guys, thanks for watching, and don't forget to comment down below on your spring and sprinkler repairs that you guys are doing, what methods you guys have liked, things you've found. I really like hearing your tips and tricks. There's a few that I've taken that I'm like, that is something I should have known from the get-go. So thank you for your help as well, and we'll see you guys next time. I really recommend that you go to, and if you've been, I am getting soaked. Holy cow, get out of them, get out of them. Joel, you're an idiot. And if you're looking at sprinkler heads, oh, come on, come on, come on. Ah, okay, pliers. There we go, buddy. Hopefully that's not a problem. You guys, that is a very simple and brief way. I'm talking without even looking at the camera.